Hi everyone, this is Cody Smith. Welcome to my channel, Cody Smith Peer Support with Christ. I just wanted to ask everyone a question about what questions or curiosities do you have when it comes to learning about people with disabilities and our own life experiences, because what I'm planning to do is go through my book and add in some of the classical arguments for God and try to link those to the existence of disability. And I just want to also know what questions and curiosities do you have, because I'd like to give you at least, my personal answers from my personal experience, because obviously I can't speak for everyone, but I want to be as open, honest, and vulnerable as I possibly can. And I want everyone to know the truth, at least from my own experience. I can't tell you the truth for everyone because our experience is very person to person, since, we face different struggles we overcome and deal with different milestones. We have different strengths and weaknesses, and we handle those in our own way because we all have free will as human beings, and therefore we do things our way and we come up with our own plans, because what may work for me may not work for somebody else, and that's just the nature of human life. And it doesn't matter if it's someone with a disability, if it's, you know, anybody, and there's over 8 billion of us. So, that's just the nature of the beast, really. And I just want to know what curiosities, questions do you have, and I'll happily try to answer them, because I want you to know as much of the truth as I could possibly give you, so that we could have a conversation as two equal human beings and engage in dialogue. That's what I ultimately want. I hope that this reaches a lot of people and helps people to think and consider, okay, he's human, I'm human, everyone else is human. So let's sit and let's talk and let's get to know each other. And, we reveal our stories to each other in our own way and at our own pace, as I've said before. That way, maybe we could slowly get to know each other and build a bond and start working together to help each other overcome our weaknesses and our trials and the milestones that we've been struggling with, so that we could build our team. And that is exactly what peer support is. It doesn't have to be just people with disabilities. It doesn't have to be people transitioning out of prison. It doesn't have to be just drug addicts. It doesn't have to be just former alcoholics and things like that. It could be anybody and everybody. Because we're all people. We're all peers because we're all human. And we all deserve that support. So I want to just, make that clear. And my call to action for everyone is go out, try to meet someone, try to learn their story, share your story with them, and be a peer and try to help them, because you never know. There could be somebody who's in the same situation as you that might be further along in the process of reaching their goal, might be, not as far along as you are, and you guys could be peers and help each other out. And maybe through doing that, you guys could build a bond and become friends. And that's what I'm ultimately hoping for with literally everyone on the face of the earth, to be honest with you. Because we all deserve our independence and freedom, and that's what I want everyone to have. Because we're all equally human, therefore, we all equally deserve what society openly gives to people who don't have disabilities or whoever in whatever category you may think of, because we're all equal, and our personal circumstances don't change or degrade or lessen the fact that we're human. They have nothing to do with the fact that we're human and have no bearing on it. So we should be given everything we need to live and survive and be independent so that we can do that and work ourselves and contribute to society, because we should all shoulder our fair share of the weight of society and work as one single human team. That's how I feel, and that's what I think. And I welcome all questions and comments. Please try to be civil about it, and please, just try to be as open and honest and to the point as you can, please. And I will try to answer it and give you feedback and answer questions and comments and start a conversation, because that is what I ultimately want, is a conversation with my audience, and for us all to have a conversation with each other and figure out plans that work for each person and for everybody, where we could all work together as a team. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. And please like, share, and subscribe.